Hello and welcome back to Kitten at Kitten. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sam and today I am kitting up this picture from Diamond Art Studio UK. Beautiful picture. It is by Patrice Marciano, I think. Now the one thing I don't like about Diamond Art Studio is they don't put the artist's name on it, but it is Patrice Marciano. I've done one before from Diamond Art Club. Wanted to try the square for Diamond Art Studios, so thought I would buy this because these will go into my nail room when I get my summer house built. If you wish to know more about my summer house, please check out my other videos because it's been a long time coming. So Diamond Art Studio don't give you stickers, so I'm going to make stickers using the legend from the canvas. Now I'm also going to be using this new storage system. I got this from Amazon for $18.99. It does come with a toolkit, which I'm going to get rid of because I'm not going to use it. I've got some stickers. I'm going to stick them in my pot. Never know when they'll come in handy. So I need to think about how I'm going to label these up because I don't have a lot of room on these little pots. So it is going to take some working out because I've got a variety of pots here which I can put stickers on, but these are very small. Now I have used Tic Tac containers before. I'm not overly keen on this tiny spout, so what I may do, depends how easy they are to get out, I may just pull the lids off. But if I do that, it means that I can't put the label wrapping over like I normally would. And I do need the symbol. And I do need the DMC number for when I kit up. So I may have to do a split sticker. We'll think about it. Now the reason it's going to be a little bit different is because I've got these different sizes. I need to pull out the ones that I've got that will go into the bigger tubs. So that will be the kitting up for today. So I'm going to move the canvas out of the way, but as I'm sure you can agree, it's beautiful colours. I have done a round Diamond Art Studio. No, sorry, I did a square. Both of them were square. I have done a square before. Their squares are beautiful. So I don't have any problems with kitting this up. So the first thing I'm going to do, sorry, put that out of the way, is I am going to take off this canvas here because I'm not going to cut off the numbers, and I can't fit this through my paper cutter, so I'm literally going to cut this as close as I can. And I think what I'm going to do is I need to check through. Now I'm also going to take off this bit here, because I might be able to make that into a little sticker to go into my logbook. So I've cut that bit off as well. So I'm going to keep that and I'm going to take that off. So I apologise if the sight of me cutting the legend off the canvas bothers you. It is something I'm prepared to do if I need to make stickers, because I like my pots to be labelled up nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this bit here because I don't need that. Not the easiest thing to do with a paper cutter, depending. It's quite good canvas, this one, so it's quite stiff. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down as thin as possible. Now what I don't want to do is I don't want to split the numbers. I don't want to split the symbol from the DMC number until I'm putting it on the canvas. So I've got to think how I'm going to do this. Yeah, let's cut that down as low as we can. I'm just going to have a look and see what sort of size I need to get this down to. So actually, if I can cut this as close as possible to these symbols here, I can make it fit. So I'm using scissors because the paper cutter, it's too fiddly to do it that way. So I'm just going to do it as neat as I can. God help me. Now on the bigger pots, of course, it will fit anyway. I've got room. But I'm going to trim it as nicely as I can, as neatly as I can. Yeah, that'll do. So let me get rid of my bits of rubbish. Let me get rid of my paper cutter because I don't need that now. So what I need to work out, we have got, I think, 38 colours. Now with Diamond Art Studio, they do come in baggies. So what I need to do is I need to work out which are the fullest bags because they will go in the biggest. Now first of all, we have got 3865, so that's going to be a big one. We've got one bag of 310. I'm just pulling these out. 413, 317, 310. I think they are, no, they're not in DMC order. So let's get all of those out. I will put my canvas.
Are you trying to shop the phone?
Alexa, stop. Is it just me? Something is going on with my Alexa because she doesn't normally go off like this. Right, I think these are my biggest bags. So what I'm trying to do is just try and work out to see what tubs that I need, because a lot of these I think will probably, yeah, that's quite a full one. I think most of these will go in the little ones, which is okay. So let's do that. So I've got those out. So what I will do is my 3865 I'll put into this one. So let's get the labels made so we can kit this up. So this is my Xyron sticker maker. I got mine from Amazon. I did buy it with a cartridge already installed. I think it cost me £16. I then shop around for the cartridges because they can be quite expensive. So the trick to the Xyron sticker maker, when you put it in the centre, because you've got this overlap, and do it slowly. If you yank on this, the sticker will go through crooked and you will end up with some of the sticker being off the edge of the paper. This is only, there you go, just rip it off. This is only the second cartridge I've had for this. I literally, when I put a new cartridge in, I then order another one, so I've always got backup. So that is the label on the sticky paper. We then pull the clear off, like so, she says. And we then have a sticky back, and because it is on this sticker paper, it means that I can cut them individually, and they're not going to fly all over the place. So let me just see how I'm going to do this. I need to make sure I'm doing it the right way. So I'm going to carefully cut through the sticker. I always work by symbol, as you know, which is why I'm not fussed about using the legend off the canvas. I need the DMC sticker for when I'm kitting down. You can scan or take a photograph of your legend and print it onto sticker paper and do that. I prefer not to because I feel like you get a truer colour if you use the legend. And because I don't use it, and there's 2 on most canvases, why not? Why not make yourself some nice labels? So that's why I do. So just while I cut through these, thank you for watching if you are brand new. I hope that you'll like the channel. I do love my kitting up, as you will see. So if you can give me a like on the video and subscribe, that would be amazing, because that's going to help my channel grow. If you are coming back, welcome back as always. Let's see if I can get through this whole video without cocking it up somehow. Unlikely. So I have not had a chance to film much this week because I have been at work. I am now having to work 2 shifts over the weekend due to my lovely friend June leaving. She's retired. I have been training a new lady this week. She's absolutely lovely. But I'm mentally exhausted. So I've been coming home and literally going to bed. On another note, I've had a couple of orders on Etsy. I honestly have not had a chance to box up or even to do, I need to do a resin pour for one of the orders, and I've just not had a chance with me working. So I'm hoping to get the resin pour done today. It is now Friday, so that I can post them off on Wednesday, because Wednesday will be the first chance I get to have a day off. So if you are waiting on an Etsy order, please forgive me. I will get it out as quickly as I possibly can. Okay, so that's all my labels done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one, this big one, for my 3865. So I'm going to start with the big. I'm going to make sure it's the right way round. Now, as I said in the unboxing, I do have a selection of these. So I could use these in conjunction with my kit already, which means I'll be able to add an extra large tub or whatever in. So I'm just going to, because these come in baggies, I'm just going to do it over a tray. Now the rest of the colours, it's not a massive painting, so the rest of the colours may go in these smaller ones. So I think, oh, bit of static. Yeah, bit of static there. Let me get a dryer sheet. I did have one on here, so if you find that you're getting a lot of static, you can see how they're clinging to that bag. Best tip I've come across is to use a dryer sheet, and you literally just cut it into bits. Doesn't have to be neat unless you're a neat freak. Not that there's anything wrong with being a neat freak. Can I get that in there quick? I'm just not. So I'm going to do quite big chunks for this because we have a... So I'm going to do that and give it a bit of a shake, and that should take the static off a bit. So I'm going to put that one in there. Because I've got all of these and I've got lots of big tubs, I'm going to fill these ones up as well. I'll know what colour it is, so I don't need to worry about... Let's put one of those in there. Hang on. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to close the bag up, and I'm just going to give them a squiz about and just see if that helps. Yeah, look at that. Works a treat. So I'm going to fill this tub up as well. I might as well. I've got the extras. So let's I mean, the good thing about Diamond Art Studios is they do come in baggies, which I like. I will use the bags again. I always do. Right, I'm going to pour the rest of these because we're battling with this static. I'm going to pour them all on my tray. Let me just get another bit in there and see if I can... I think a lot of it is when you're just working with plastic on plastic all the time. Doesn't help. So let's give them a shake. Yeah, there we go. Because these will all fit in this tub. Diamond Art Studios squares are absolutely beautiful to work with. I really enjoyed Snow Owl, so I will be going back to order from them again. I've seen a couple that I like, but because I wanted to order from some budget companies, I haven't placed another order yet, but I will do. I need to get my my Diamond Art Club order paid off, and then I will have a look. Oh, this static. It's killing me. Very staticky. But it's the payoff, isn't it? It's the payoff you get for having good drills. Now, I'm wondering if I take this plastic mat away, if we will have a bit of a better result, because I honestly think that you do build up static by having lots of plastic items. So let's get those in there. They are jumping all over the place. I think I had this with Snow Owl as well, if I remember correctly. But I will forgive them. They're amazing drills, beautiful canvases, absolutely worth working on, so I shall forgive them. I've got one or two drills. She says there's about 6 here. Look at all that. Right, I'm just going to pull this mat out and get rid, see if that solves the problem. Let's get those on the floor. I will hoover them up in a bit. So that's that colour in. Okay, so 310, we've got a fair few, so I'm going to put them in one of these. So I'm going to take the label off. So obviously normally I would, oh, I've put that on the wrong one. Normally I would put all my labels on my pots first, but because we're doing a mix, because I don't know which ones are which, let me get some, just going to put me my dryer sheet in there just to try and cut down on the static. Let's put a bit in there because I'm having to choose which ones I put in. Right, I'm going to see if I can, there we go. Let's pull that out because that will make it easier. It's all my 310. I'm putting the bags to one side because I will use them again. We want as little waste as possible. So that's my 310. I'm just going to have a flick through these other bags and see if I've got any that are really full. 823 is a fullish one. No, I don't think so, but I'm going to take a minute just to cut up some dryer sheets because they do help, and it'll give a chance for that static to calm down. So I'm going to do some smaller bits as well because obviously we've got these little tic-tac boxes. Tic-tac boxes are not my idea of fun for kitting up. However, I wanted to try some different storage. I wanted to see what was out there on Amazon at the minute, and this case was about $18.99, so about the same price as the bottle storage. Now I prefer the bottle storage, I'm not gonna lie. 3702, which is that one. So I'm just trying to peel my labels off carefully. Again, I'm going to see if I can pull that lid out. Yes, I can. That may help. I'm going to pop a bit of dryer sheet in that bag and give it a squiz. So it'll probably be a little bit of a longer kitting up video, just because we're dealing with the static, just because we're having to label up as we go. However, I may just label up the next load, because I will know what they're going into. But yeah, static's pretty rotten, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get those in there, see if that helps. It's bad. But what else did you want to do today other than watch me deal with static drills? Huh? I'm sure you haven't got anything more important at all. I do hope you're having a nice day. It is a mixed day. Look, they're not even. My word. They're literally just sticking to me. Oh dear. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those days. Let's get them on here, because this is not working. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my bit of dryer sheet, and I am going to wipe my tray over. And I've literally just pressed the dryer sheet over the top of those drills to see if I can minimise. I mean, I've lost so many drills already now. Right, they're in. They're in. So let's get this lid on quick. I just keep telling myself when I get static like this, do you know what? It's a sign of good drills. Let's take comfort from that. 3072. Now the thing that is going to muck me up is the fact that I have got, I'm going to leave those ones, and I'm now going to kit up. I think they should. Let's have a look. I'm going to try. Let's take one of these off. So this is why I don't like Tic Tac containers. I've got so many drills that I've just lost. So let's give that a good squiz round, see if we can get rid of that static. Right, so 823. I'm going to see if all of these will fit into this bag, because if all of these will fit in this tub, then all the others will too. But you see what I mean? They're just so fiddly to fill up. They're not the best. And I only bought it because I thought there was more of the other sizes. I thought there was less of these, and I thought, oh well, you know, if it's just a few, I won't mind so much. But it has a lot more than I expected. Right, let's get that in there. Okay. Dryer sheet is in, top is on, clicked on. Now you can get bigger ones of these. What were they? 823. So let's see if this, getting the right state this morning. If you would like to see a more professional kitten up video, please visit any other YouTuber who will be able to help. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. So if that one fits in, all the others will fit in. So what I'm going to do, because I normally work this way up, I'm going to leave 8, 2, 3 for a minute, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to put all these labels on. So please bear with me for the most disorganised video you've ever watched. 317. I'm going to put them in this way. 414. They did originally come with 4 going across, etc. I changed them because I was trying to see if they would fit in this way round, which obviously they do. So you do have a choice. But what I want to do is get as many in this side as I can. So if I get all my labels on, I mean, obviously I'm going to have some out of sync because I've got the bigger ones there. But I will quickly figure out which way round they're meant to be and where they're meant to be, where the symbols are. So I'm just doing it with tweezers because it's just fiddly. Because they're so little and my nails are so long. As long as they stay on, that's the main thing. Now there is very, very small labels, but to be fair, I wouldn't be able to get anything bigger on anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Right, let's turn these 4. Let me just turn all these round. I guess for smaller paintings, these would be okay. You know, you could probably kit up a couple. But I'm not going to pass judgment on how good they are until I've used them. I think it's only fair that if you're going to buy something and you're going to review it, you need to give it a fair go. As you know, I like to have multiple paintings kitted up at any one time. It is just one of those things that I do. I do currently have a vote going on for the next square drill painting. However, this painting isn't included because I'd already picked 5. But we're getting there. All right, just bear with me 1 second. Okay, so I took a break, and while I was on the break I decided to put all the labels on the pots. So I have decided to put all of these up as well, and I've cut some dryer sheets, so that is the plan. So let's do 414. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of the dryer sheet in the bag. We're going to give it a squiz around, and then I'm going to pour it into the pots because nobody needs to be dealing with static, do they? So yeah, not my favourite storage system, but I'm going to try it because you don't know. You need to give everything a fair try. But there is every possibility that this particular system may end up in the giveaway if I don't like it. I want to be able to show. I'm not doing. This is why I don't like it. It's like I can't be dealing with funnels, but it's just so fiddly getting the drills in them little pots. They just go everywhere. Let's put them into there, see if that's any better. And you all know I'm not very patient, so like having to faff around like this is not my idea of fun. So although I love kitting up, I do not like kitting up with staticky drills, and I don't like kitting up when I've got awkward pots. I mean, literally, thank God that Diamond Art Studio give you extras, because I mean, like my funnel doesn't even fit in the lid properly. It's just a faff. Kind of regretting it now. I really am. However, I have the other system to kit up as well. I'm looking forward to that one much more. So far, out of 10, I would give it about a 4. That's been generous. But let's work with it, eh? Let's see what happens. So 807. Yeah, I'm not keen, guys. But we will hold, I'll reserve judgment. I'll use it at least once, and then nobody can say I haven't given it a fair go, eh? I just feel that for £18, I mean, I'm not being, my Huracan storage, which is like this stuff, that whole system cost me like 11 quid, and is much easier to kit up. So I just feel, I mean, they're such fiddly little containers. They really are. It's just not very easy. And if you add in the fact that you've got these baggies as well, I'm dreading like trying to get drills, probably not getting the drills out, because I can just do the, I can just see my labels are all getting stuck up. They're not easy to get out of here. I'm trying really hard to be objective. But yeah, getting them out is a struggle. Let me take that one out and see if that helps. But I have a feeling that this particular set may end up in the big giveaway that I'm doing. So if you don't mind Tic Tac containers, keep your eyes open for that. You may be in with a chance of getting a new system, a new kitting up system, storage system, should I say, for free. Oh, that went better. But you know, combined with the static and the small, I did see, I think it was Penny. There you go. In true style, I had to drop them at some point, didn't I? Because I always do. Let's put them in there and see if I can get it. But yeah, even my tray, I mean, the spout of my tray doesn't really go in there very well either. Yeah, so Penny, I think, is saving the large Tic Tac containers, and she's then going to put them into a different system, a different box. I get why, because they are very fiddly. They're very small containers. The labels don't fit particularly well. That could be my fault. I could have possibly have found something or a method that was a little bit better. Is it raining?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. My mother's got washing out. One of them days today, a bit mixed. Right, I think they are all decluttered enough. Let's see if I can get these in without spilling them everywhere. This could be a rather long kitchen up video. I do know some of you do use Tic Tac containers. But these are very small. I mean, I'm so used, I mean, the smallest that I use are the round storage. So it may just be because I'm used to a bigger storage pot. But yeah, I'm not overly keen. 3804 is over here. Let's take that extra one out. So it does mean that I'm going to have to take 2 of these Tic Tac containers out to be able to freely access the colours that I want. So let's get that in there. Give it a bit of a shake. Try and get rid of that static. So what I'm trying to do is make like a little spout with the bag and then push them through that into the tub. But because the tubs aren't very sturdy, because they're not very big, it isn't always working as well as it should. Right, let's see if I can get those out. I hate to be a pessimist, but I don't like it already. And you know, I do make my mind up pretty quickly. But I bought it now. So I've got to do it. I've got to try it. Okay, 827. $827 is up here. They're slightly better to get hold of now that I took those extra pots out, but then you are left with the problem of what do you do with the extra pots. Now I usually, when I use I usually make like a funnel like this. That went slightly better, but I've still got drills on my table. Seeing a little bit more of the little rubbishy bits as well in this one, which I didn't have with Snow Owl. I had barely any rubbish at all, so I'm a little bit surprised at that. But these are things that you notice when you are kitting up. Where is 550? There. So no, not a big fan. These bits I'll be fine with because I'm used to those, but not the Tic Tac boxes. I think if they were a lot bigger, it'd be a lot easier. Just trying to minimise that static. I think if I had static and then I had the normal size pots that I'm used to, it wouldn't be so much of an issue. I think just the mix of the two is a bit annoying. So I'm sorry you probably can't see what I'm doing. But just making a mess. Literally just making a mess. So the technique on this particular kit up is try and get them out of the bag, scoop up what's left, try and get it in that little pot. Which is not the best technique at all. 3819 is one of these. again, and I think it's just the fact I'm having to put the dryer sheet in the bag. I'm then having to squeeze it around to try and get rid of that static. It's just taking so long. You know, Aries was quicker than this, and it's got way more colours. But it is what it is. You see what I mean? Static is terrible. So things I was planning to do today. I've just put up the video of the unboxing of this storage. I didn't get a chance to do it before. I wanted to get this one kitted up. I wanted to get the other set kitted up, and I wanted to do at least one whip video today, because I have of course got a new I have got a new whip to start on. So if I could get both videos done, one on All for Love and one on the new one, I would be over the moon, because that then gives me something to put up over the next few days. But at this rate, it may not happen. 817 is there, but I can't think of any other way that's easier to get these drills into these pots. If you know of any other way, please let me know. Hints and tips below. I'm just trying to get all the drills in contact with that bit of paper, that bit of dryer sheet, to try and get that static out. But it's like you can't even stand the pot up because they're so flimsy. There is just no easy way of kitting this up. I don't have a funnel. I've had funnels before and I've binned them because they annoy me. So I can't even get a funnel. I'm just dropping so many drills. Let's hope that I don't run out. There we go. That's most of them. Not impressed, I have to say. Sorry. Especially sorry if you are a Tic Tac fan. It is not for me. But I can't be bothered to undo them all, to redo them. We will see. If I start working with it and it bothers me that much, then I will just de-kit it and kit it up into something else, because I get frustrated so quickly with things. I'm not patient. And I'm sure what you don't want to see is whips of me getting annoyed with storage, because that's not what you're here for, is it? You're here for happy kitting ups, not disastrous kitting ups. See? The amount of time I spent trying to get that one drill out, and it ended up on the floor anyway. Waste of time. 722. But I can't even pour them into the tray because that's not working either. Because the tray is just too big. And even my little zesty trays, they have the same size funnel, so that's not going to help either. So I've just got to persevere, get it done. Thank God it's a diamond art studio though. Oh, see what I mean? They're just not big enough, guys. Just not big enough. Okay, let's get those in there. I think this must be the least fun kitting up I've ever done. No jokes. So I'm just going to pour them onto the tray, and I'm just going to hope that my tray is... Yeah, that worked better. Let's just do that. is this going to be one of those things where I go, oh, I should have just done that to start with. 907. 907, where are you? Over here. So let's try that. Let's just get rid of the static. Helps if you pick it up, doesn't it? I do hope that whatever you're doing today, you're having a better day than me. I hope your whips are going well. I'm behind for a few days again on watching Rebecca's June waffle, which is great because it is now officially July. So I have a few of those to do. So I do intend on getting a good chunk of diamond painting done today if possible. I am only working a half shift at the weekend. That is just down to lack of cover. So I'm working 2 till 8. So I will have my mornings this weekend. But that was marginally better, guys. I still dropped some. Yeah, this is not a happy kitting up video. And I thought I'd get this one done because even when I unboxed them, I said this was the, even though it was the more expensive option, it was the one that I liked the least out of the two. So, yeah, I'm not overly impressed. Right, let's do this first. See if we can get rid of some of that static before I pull them in the tray. I'm just trying to do it so that let's see if we can get these in here without them going everywhere. Okay, so far so good. I mean, it's not ideal, but I'm getting them in, so got to do what you got to do, eh? So work has been busy. I haven't had a chance to do any diamond painting. I think I've done a couple of sections of All for Love, but certainly not as much as I wanted to. 3842 is one of these. Let's hope I can change that in the next couple of days. Just so staticky. Yeah, they're very staticky. They just do not want to come out of the bag. Jumping all over the place. I'm going to have a million drills on the floor. So when I hoover, it will sound like I am hoovering up rocks. Not my idea of fun at all. Let's hope by the time I get around to this canvas that, come on. Maybe I shall name this the Unhappy Kitten Up Kitten, because this is not fun. I am looking forward to starting my new round canvas because it is a Mandy Manzano, which, as you know, is my favourite. 3853. Where are you? It is 3853. That's that one. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Give me some 310 outlines. It's what I live for. But like even putting that dryer sheet in there, can you see how bad it is? It's just horrendous.
Cool.
So 2 bits of dryer sheet and still, still they end up everywhere. So let's put a bit of that in there. Take that bit out. Okay, so I took a little bit of a break again because I was getting frustrated. And I don't want you guys seeing my ugly side because it is very ugly. So what I have done is I have already put a bit of dryer sheet into every single bag that I've got left to do. I'm hoping that that's going to help because I could cry. I don't think I've ever done a kitting up where I've been so frustrated. I love kitting up normally, but I just don't think that this storage system is any good. However, if you manage perfectly well with the Tic Tac boxes, you know, if you found a way that works for you and they work for you quite well, then please do have a look at the unboxing. There is a link in the description box for the set that I bought. Please do go ahead and buy it. But I don't think it's going to work for me. But I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. If I had any spare storage, if I literally had a spare storage pack now, the bottle storage, I would re-kit this. But I don't. That's why I brought 2 new systems, because I don't have any left. Right, so which is this one? 600. So I'm going to have to suck it up. I'm going to have to at least do this painting in it. But I'm pretty much already decided that this particular storage system will be going in to the drawer, into the giveaway, because it's gonna, which is frustrating because I do like those, I do like these pots. I mean, I might change my mind when I'm using them, but I can't see it because at the minute I'm gonna have to keep taking these lids off all the time because I can't get the drills back in. That will drive me nuts. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're having to be witness to my frustration today. But it is the first video of the day. Hopefully it will improve as the day goes on. I was going to do the next kitting up straight after this one, but I might do the whip and ramble first because, give up. Give up. Honestly. I'm not joking either. If I had spare bottle storage, I would literally just stop kitting it up and I'd put it into bottle storage. But I don't. So in other news, I have previously mentioned in a video, because I said I wanted to buy from some budget companies. I've had a good look around. I have checked out the ones on Facebook, but as I've said before, a lot of them, the postage is incredibly expensive. So the 2 that I have ordered from are fan cells. Although I did pay postage, it was only about £6. If I'd have ordered more, then I would have qualified for free postage, but I didn't want to order that many. I ordered 6, which is enough. Bizarrely, I have ordered, I didn't even check which were round and which were square either. So I have got more round than square, but that's fine. Just means that I'll try and order a few more squares the next time I order from somewhere. So I've ordered from Fan Cells, and I've also placed an order for FG Normal. They do have free shipping over £40, and I did manage to find 4 canvases that I liked. So again, I just did a reverse image search because they do have artwork on there, which the images are stolen. But again, like I said, you will get that with a lot of China-based companies because their laws are different to here. I just choose not to buy them. And you know what? I wouldn't buy a Randall Spangler from somewhere like Fan Cells because it isn't going to be as good. You're not going to get the same quality, you know, best will in the world, you're just not. So I chose images which I didn't feel were stolen. But looking forward to the orders coming, because that means I've got in total 10 new diamond paintings coming to go in my stash. I will need to buy some more squares though, so possibly when I go on to Diamond Art Studios next time, I will get another square. I will focus on square. I do love their squares, they're beautiful. Have to say, working on All for Love, Diamond Art Club, with their new squares and the tightened up canvases. So basically they have tightened up the size of their square canvases. Zero gapping, literally zero. It is wonderful. It's so fits together so beautifully. Very, very impressed. You know, squares is hard to get right for any company. I have in my Fan Cells one of the pictures does actually have special drills, which I don't normally buy. I thought I'll try one. However, it is a full drill. It's not a partial. I have no intentions of trying a partial. Not for me. 3705. But we are getting there now. So obviously putting the dryer sheets in there and leaving them for a few minutes has helped. I mean, it's still not ideal, but I'll work with it now. 966. We will see how it goes. I may not work on this for a while, so I just didn't want to do videos where I'm annoyed. I am annoyed. I may not sound it, but I am. More annoyed at the size of the containers as opposed to the drills. Although static is never a good thing to deal with. But I can live with that. But when you then couple it with these tiny little containers, it does add to the frustration. The other thing I'm concerned about as well is if these lids are going to get loose from me using them, from me opening and closing them, because there is no way, best will in the world, there is no way I'm going to be able to tip diamonds back into these containers without taking that lid off. Not a chance. It's just not going to happen. So I'm hoping they don't get too loose. because that would just be another headache to add to it. So I am sorry that it's not the most fun video. You know, they can't all be that way, can they? You know, there's going to be times that I come across something that I really don't like. I also need to say a special thank you to Calb's Sparkles. Bless her, she has mentioned me a couple of times in her videos and just said that she really enjoys watching. Thank you, Penny. Absolute pleasure. You know, keep doing what you're doing. It's working well. 413. And I like nothing more than having a good old diamond painting session while watching lots of different Whipham chats and unboxings and that sort of thing. I mean, I didn't actually watch any unboxings for FG Normal until after I'd ordered, which is a bit of a random way of doing it, but it was recommended by one of my subscribers, who incidentally has said that she's ordered, but she's ended up doing all the Diamond Art Club ones. But you know what? It you know, if they're in your stash anyway, it's not going to hurt, is it? Oh, I've just cracked that one with my, oops. Maybe it won't be going into the giveaway then. I'm pretty sure nobody wants a cracked pot. Although there are 2 spares, so actually, we'll see. 905. I mean, they aren't the straw. I've never cracked a pot in any other form, but there's a first time for everything. All right, let's get that dryer sheet in the bottom. It is kind of working better now that I've had them dryer sheets in there for a bit, but I dread to think how many drills I have dropped on the floor. It is going to be proper crunchy underneath my feet when I hoover. And I wasn't planning on hoovering today, but I'm going to have to now. Otherwise my poor husband will have a fit. 905, 906. Oh, is this ever going to end? I feel like actually I should just do the next kitting up and hope that that storage is better. Now the problem that I've got is the next storage system has got those little gappy sides. So I'm hoping that I don't start kitting up and drills start coming out all over the place, because I don't have anything else to kit up into. And I certainly don't want to be sorting out drills, because that's just going to eat into my diamond painting time. Oh, I give up with these. Honestly, I am so sorry that I am this impatient. Shall I just go back to bed? I could do that, couldn't I? If I go back to bed for an hour and then get back up again and start again, I might have some hope of succeeding today. Because I honestly feel like I'm having the worst day ever. And it's only 12:15. But I've got so much to do. You know, I need content for you guys. And this is very often what happens when I'm working. I have to bulk video instead of actually having just a day where I can diamond paint. I do intend on taking my awful love to work with me tomorrow, because I'm only in for the afternoon and it tends to be a bit quieter at weekends. So I might be able to get a little bit done. But I kind of feel like today I've lost so much time already kitting this up. I'm just going to have a proper moan. Let's just have a proper moan, shall we? I've managed to do that bag up as I'm trying to get the drills out. This is not fun, guys. This is not my idea of kitting up fun. Now you may wonder why I even bothered. If I knew when I got it that I wasn't going to like the Tic Tac containers, why did I bother? Because I like to be proved wrong. You know, there's so many people that love the Tic Tac containers. I wanted to be proved wrong, but at the minute, that is not happening, I'm afraid. It is just making me more determined to never use this again. Why have I got, because that's the wrong one, I want that one. Oh my God, I thought I'd kitted up the wrong colour. No, can't get that one open. There we go. Couldn't get that one open. The end is in sight, however, so we do have an end to this incredibly long kitten up. I mean, I don't know that it's incredibly long. I've not looked at the time, but it feels like it's been going on forever. Just the drama. And bearing in mind that I stopped the camera twice to speed it up by putting the labels on off camera. See what I mean? They're just going everywhere. I mean, I have found that you do tend to get a bit more static when people use baggies. I've got me bit of dryer sheet stuck. Oh God, Sam. I just feel like I should start today all over again. I'm just not winning. Please let the other storage system be okay. Because the thing is, the only thing I've got left to kit up now is the Serafina. And obviously it's a big one, and I don't want to be left with a storage system that I don't like for such a big painting. So I can honestly say the kitchen up videos are usually much more fun than this. Not gonna lie. 936 is that one. But I cannot imagine that I am going to enjoy using this storage at all. You know, I figure that I'm entitled to have an off day or two. I'm not sure my husband has ordered the summer house yet, incidentally. I'm hoping so. We had a good measure. It's a bit bigger than the original one we were going to have. So I might need to move my garden furniture around a bit, but that's neither here nor there. It is big enough to have my table, my nail table, because this just does pack down into a small cupboard when it's not being used. And I will then have room for a futon in there so that we've got an extra room for guests. Oh, I've got my tray stuck. So that'll be nice. Plus it'll give me somewhere to nap on hot days. I do like a nap. Nothing wrong with a nice nap. So hopefully we will get that ordered and it won't take us too long to get it built. 3, 7, 4, 3. I kind of feel with this storage that they've just cobbled together different stuff and chucked it in a box. It's not made specifically for this type of storage. Do you know what I mean? It's a generic, that's what I feel like. And that's why the Tic Tac boxes don't sit very well together. That's why, you know, you've kind of not got enough room. You've got an extra 2 boxes. I kind of feel like, and for me, I would expect better for something that I paid nearly £20 for. I honestly would. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, I'd rather spend £18 and get a decent bottle storage. Or maybe even get a couple more of the other one that I've got. I mean, I hope that the other one's okay. Won't know until I try it. Definitely going to tag this video as the worst kitchen up video. Not because everything's gone wrong, but just because I'm being completely honest. This is the least enjoyable kitchen up video I have ever done. No jokes. It actually is. But I've only got 4 bags left to do. Lord have mercy on me. Have no idea what I'm going to do with these 2 extra little tubs. I guess I will just put them in and then take them out when I start working. And that's the other thing, if you've got extras, which I'm going to have with the other storage as well, I'm going to need somewhere to put the extras when I'm not using them. Because, yeah, I'm used to, with my storage, with all the, you know, with all the pots having a place, with all the elements having a place. And that's not going to be the case in this one. I am literally going to have, even on the other one, I'm just hoping the other one is a little bit easier to kit up with. The other problem you have when you have different sized pots is in the bottle storage. You can manage, because the pots are all the same size, you can put them in DMC order and they stay in DMC order. With this, we've had to sort of deviate from that, because obviously we've had to put certain colours in, so that's going to cause a little bit more confusion when I am working, because I've got to go searching. I mean, once I've worked on it for a bit, I'm going to know where everything is, but it still means going from there into here and then to there and then to there, you know. I'm not keen on that either. It is what it is. You know, you live and learn, don't you? That's what I'm here for, surely. You know, if I buy these things, I mean, obviously I've got the regret that I've paid for it. And I've just thrown that away and I don't know what colour it was. Right, it can only be, it's got to be a pink, so it's got to be that one, because I've only got 2 colours left. I've got the regret that I've paid for it and I don't like it. But hopefully that will save you then. Like I said, some of you may love Tic Tac containers and work very well with them. Maybe you're not using a tray like I am, and, you know, your little tray fits very well, or you've got a lovely little funnel that you use. So don't let me put you off. I'm only giving my opinion. So although I said I will hold off until I'm working on it, I cannot personally see that I am going to enjoy using these Tic Tac boxes. And the thing is, when I saw it advertised, if you go and look at that link, you will see that it's very misleading. It doesn't say, I mean, it's on me. I should have checked before I bought it what size the little boxes were, and I didn't, so that's on me. So if you are ordering off Amazon, please do check out the description box fully. But because I'm a very visual person, I went by the pictures, and the pictures give the impression that you have a lot more of the Huracan style, the Elizabeth Ward style containers than you do. Finally, we're kitted up. Okay. That just seemed like a big effort. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can wedge these in there like that, just so they're out of the way. So that is that canvas kitted up. I don't, of course, have a label for my storage, so I'm going to write one. Oh, I need to print some new labels soon by the looks of it. I haven't got any extras though, so I don't need to do that. So let me find a pen that I can use. Oh, that one. I meant to take that one home. Incidentally, on the So yeah, it's Diamond Art Studio. Right, so I think it's called, I'm just going to call it Lips because I don't know what the name actually is. And it is a, do they not have the size on here either? No, they don't. Oh yes, they do. 30 by 40. 30 by 40. Thank God it's a small one. And I got it from Diamond Art Studio. And it is a square. So let's put that label on there. Not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to working on the canvas because their drills are amazing, but not looking forward to using this storage. So I'm going to pop that on there just so I know what it goes with, and I'm going to put it back in my sunroom and hope that it doesn't come up anytime soon to give me time to get over the fact that I don't like that storage. So please do keep an eye out for a giveaway at some point where you can get that storage for free. You're welcome to it. But I've done it now. Hey ho. I will keep this and the labels that came with it as well, so that if I do decide to pass it on, that you get the whole kit. I apologise for the stress that today's kitting up was. Let's hope the next one is better. I am going to go off and make a nice cup of coffee. I'm going to watch a little bit of Rebecca Add More Zest with her June waffle that I'm behind on watching. And I will be back very soon with another video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now.